Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I know it's been quite a long while since I've actually made a video, especially one detailing something like this, food in general. Um, I've been quite busy recently since the pandemic began. I've lost around 40 pounds because of all the free time I had as well, and I've decided to pick up another language. But that is besides the point. That's enough talking about myself. Let's get right into the video here. And let's talk about Soylent. And specifically, I have 5 different flavors, which are vanilla, strawberry, cacao, or if you're normal, cocoa, cafe mocha, and mint chocolate. In case you can't read that, it is kind of hard to read in this light, but that is mint chocolate. So, before we begin, I'd like to actually look into some of the things within the ingredients and all the vitamins and whatnot. Alright, so starting off here with vanilla. It's a nice blue bottle. Got a lot of carbohydrates in it. A little bit of fat. Actually, that's about a bit. And a lot of your daily vitamins. But only about 20% for most of them. I believe there are a few that... no, there are not. Okay. So, yeah. According to this, it's supposed to reseal and refrigerate within 3 days. And I believe there's a disclaimer somewhere on here. Yeah, it's a ready drink. Children or women who are pregnant, nursing, or may become pregnant should consult their doctor before consuming Soylent. So, probably not a great idea to feed to the youngins. And, produced with genetic engineering, I'm sure that'll make some people mad. Okay, so let's get into the ingredients. So, quite a few of these actually, on here are going to be universal throughout all the flavors. So, filtered water is... sorry, let me get that in focus. Soy protein isolate is. Maltodextrin is. High oleic sunflower oil is. Let's see here. Get that to focus. Natural and artificial flavors are not, and I'll get into that in a second here. Isomaltulose is universal. Canola oil is universal. Cellulose is not. Vitamin and mineral premix, which I'll get into very shortly here. Soluble corn fiber is not actually universal. Let's see here. Soy lecithin is. Salt, gellan gum, and sucralose all are. So, here is the vitamin and mineral premix. It's in every single one. It's all the exact same ones. So you have potassium chloride, magnesium phosphate, tricalcium phosphate, ascorbic acid, dipotassium phosphate. Yeah. Sorry. I'll just let you guys read this. Now, I am going to point something out, though. If I can find it on here, it is going to be molybdate. Where is it? Sodium molybdate. Now, the thing about sodium molybdate is, according to the FDA, now, I'm just pulling this off the back of my multivitamin bottle, there is no daily value established for it. So, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily something bad to put in your body, but I'm also going to tell you that, you can choose what to put into your body. It may not be the greatest thing, it may not be the worst thing, but always know what you're putting in your body, and always, consult a doctor and whatnot before you consume things like this, before you, intake things like molybdenum. Now, molybdenum is not really bad for you. It can help with quite a few things. I'm not an expert on the matter. I'm not even close to being an expert on the matter. But, it is what it is. So I am going to move on to something that is a little more concerning here. It's the Soylent lecithin and the soy protein isolate. Now, the thing about the soy is that it contains estrogenic compounds, which, if you don't know, estrogen is the primary female hormone. Men, on the other hand, having testosterone. Now, the reason why this is concerning is that, this is involving people like in the transgender community and whatnot. Estrogen can cause you to grow breasts and whatnot. I just have a real quick study here, and I'll link that in the description. According to the Food and Chemical Toxicity study, which is in the description, as I said, it states that it is in fact strongly estrogenic, so soy being the it. And the compounds of estrogen found in soy have been in fact shown to disrupt the endocrine and thyroid glands in the production of hormones. And specifically the kinds of estrogen that are appearing in these are what's known as phytoestrogen, which is primarily from plants. And that's where all the estrogen compounds are mainly found. So, it is certainly not something you want to drink every day. There's also a few studies to suggest that estrogen, even in females, can cause intolerances, can cause sterility, and a few other things too that negatively affect your body. So, with all the protein and whatnot in here, I will tell you something right now. It is not that bad to drink one every once in a while. Like if you need a quick breakfast before you go and do your daily workouts, especially as a male, you will be producing a lot of testosterone as a male just by working out, which will counteract any of the estrogen in here. So, without further ado, let's open the vanilla. Oh man, that's really easy to open. That took no effort at all. Yeah, so there we go. Doesn't smell bad, and it kind of looks like vanilla. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like a protein shake. I will give it that. it does indeed look like a protein shake. So here's how it looks. A little bit like milk, but slightly darker. So let's just give it a taste. No, that's actually really grainy. Yeah, it just kind of leaves a film on your teeth too. It's a whole lot thinner than milk. It's as thin as water. Doesn't even really taste like vanilla either. So, yeah, let's move on to cacao or cocoa. Alright, so here's cocoa. So it's all the things that the vanilla had there. Same premix if you want to go ahead and fact check me there. And there's a couple changes to the ingredients, nothing too much. It mostly keeps the things in there. But the thing that kind of concerns me about this, now, I don't know if it's just me being, wanting to keep things in order here, but if you compare this to the vanilla, and I'll show you, and it's not even the different ingredients. Some of the same ones are just out of place, and, there's no replaced ones. Now, that just kind of concerns me because I like things to kind of be in order, but I don't know. It's probably just a standard company decision. But anyway, we have filtered water, maltodextrin, soy protein isolate, high oleic sunflower oil, isomaltulose, alkalized cocoa powder, canola oil, natural and artificial flavors, vitamin and mineral premix, soluble corn fiber, soy lecithin, cellulose, salt, gallon gum, and sucralose. So pretty much all the same, except of course, the the cocoa powder. So let's open this up. Yeah, these are very easy to open. I've been hearing people on the internet saying that they're very hard to open, but I don't know if I believe them. I don't know what their problem is. But, yeah, that one looks like chocolate, all right. Oh. Okay, so apparently there's a wrapper on these, so that's a little concerning on Soylent's end. If I could just walk up to one and just go, and it opens. So, yeah, probably look into that, Soylent, but who am I but a sub 100 subscriber channel? Anyway, so let's pour some of that out. Yeah, that looks like chocolate. 100% looks like chocolate. You put this next to some chocolate milk and tell me it's chocolate milk. Yeah, I'd probably believe you. So, let's try it. There's these brands called Equate and Quest. Quest makes a lot of, protein powder, not protein powders, protein drinks and protein snacks. This tastes like Equate protein drinks and Quest protein drinks. And it certainly smells like it too. But the only thing I can't get over is the graininess. It's got the exact same graininess as the vanilla. So, yeah, let's move that to the side. These are definitely, almost certainly, some sort of protein powder in there. So next we're moving on to strawberry. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change out the cups. Just to match. I don't have any brown cups. So yeah, I got 2 more left. None of them are brown. So let's move on to strawberry, shall we? So, thing about strawberry is that it's got all the vitamins and minerals there. Everything you need to read right there. Let's see here. It's got the exact same premix. So here's the ingredients. filtered water, soy protein isolate, maltodextrin, high oleic sunflower oil, isomaltulose. Sorry, let's get that into focus. Natural and artificial flavors, canola oil, cellulose, vitamin and mineral premix, soluble corn fiber, lecithin salt, lecithin, well, the soy lecithin, my mistake. That gap kind of threw me off. Salt, gallon gum, and sucralose. Now, the problem I have with this is, again, comparing this to the vanilla, is that, like, the text there is looks a little bulkier, and it's just got weird things like that big gap right in there. So I don't know. Well, again, let's crack this open. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's got that cover over it, man. If I were to pull out a knife or even using my teeth, just cut that right there, and I peel that off. That's rather concerning. In fact, that's very concerning. So let's open that. Yeah, this doesn't really look like it'd be considered strawberry. Yet again, going by a protein powder standpoint, definitely could label it as strawberry. It certainly smells like strawberry, like a strawberry milk. Like if you ever had strawberry milk out of a carton or jug, it tastes just like it. Well, smells rather. I didn't try it yet. Yeah. So let's try it for real. As you can see, it doesn't look pink at all. Same film, but the concerning thing is that tastes literally nothing like strawberry. It's like somebody tried to emulate the flavor of strawberry and gave up halfway through and just said, you know what, I'm going to throw in vanilla and just call it strawberry with a strawberry scent. It tastes nothing like strawberry. It doesn't even taste like the vanilla. What it tastes like is bland, indescribably bland. Not as bland as the MRE crackers, but very bland, a little sweet. Okay, next we are moving on to milk chocolate. Now, same ingredients, not same ingredients by mistake. Here's all the things here, same amount of calories and whatnot. Same vitamin mineral premix. Now here's the ingredients on this one. Filtered water, soy protein isolate, maltodextrin, oleic sunflower oil, allulose, that's a new one, canola oil, cocoa powder, processed with alkali, which I don't know why they didn't just go with what they did on this one and say alkalized cocoa powder. Maybe they're two different things, but I don't know. That just doesn't sit right with me. Anyway, getting back to it. Natural flavors, which is also a new one, because all the other ones had natural and artificial. Vitamin and mineral premix. Soluble corn fiber. Soy lecithin. Cellulose. Salt. Selling gum. And sucralose. So, yeah. As I'm constantly saying, very concerning if you can open it that easy. I mean, I'm nowhere near a muscle man. I've got some muscle on me, but let me tell you, I am by no means... that one kind of got scrunched up there. I am by no means a very strong man. Ooh, This one kind of smells, actually not kind of, that is a foul scent. Kind of got a little chocolate and sorry, not vanilla, mint in there, but nothing great. Again, if this were chocolate milk and you told me if this was poured right next to some chocolate milk and you told me this was chocolate milk, I'd probably believe you. But judging by the scent, probably not, comparing to the scent on this one. Now, this one doesn't really smell like chocolate milk. It smells like protein chocolate. Now this, if you've ever had a mint chocolate protein shake, this tastes nothing like it at all. So, I just can't get over that smell, but down the hatch. Nope. Tastes like same protein chocolate, but with, like somebody ground up some mint, like the actual plant, ground up the actual plant and then told me, here's mint chocolate. I'd probably throw that back in your face and tell you to make me another, because that tastes nothing like mint chocolate. That is disgusting. I don't even want to drink that. I can tell it's mint too, because if you ever chew some gum and then inhale, you'll feel that really cold feeling from all the menthol in it. But it tastes like fennel seed, which, yuck. So moving on to our final one, Cafe Mocha. Okay, so Cafe Mocha says all the nutrition facts here. All of them have 400 calories. Let's see here. Same warnings and whatnot. Manufactured for Rosa Foods Incorporated. Okay, yeah. So that's not really highlighted on any of the other ones. I mean, I'd kind of expected on this one, if anything, like highlighted in brown, but I don't know why they didn't. Or this one highlighted in like a gray or something. This one highlighted in a red. I don't know. Just a weird design. So here's the ingredients for this one. Now this has a longer list of ingredients than any of the other ones. It's got the same vitamin and mineral premix, by the way. So it's filtered water, soy protein isolate, maltodextrin. Let's see here. High oleic sunflower oil, natural and artificial flavors, isomaltulose, canola oil, coffee powder, vitamin and mineral premix. Sorry about that. Oat fiber this time. I don't know why they put oat fiber in it and didn't stick with the sunflower fiber or whatever it was. Alkalized cocoa powder. Yeah, see, this one has the alkalized cocoa powder, but this one has cocoa powder processed with alkali. So I don't know what the difference is, but I'm willing to bet that it's the same thing. So isomaltogosic charide. Okay, I've never heard of that before. Soy lecithin, salt, gallium, L-theanine, and sucralose. Yeah, that one's just got some more ingredients in it. I don't know why. Real easy to open, as always. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background there. There's some people on Harleys that live on a road that people like to frequent their motorcycles on. Alright, so let's give it a smell. It smells like a pretzel. I'm not even kidding. Like, open a bag of pretzels. It smells like it, with just like a small hint of coffee behind it. Alright, so let's pour that out. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, that's a little lighter than this one. And that's not just the light differences either. This, like, in person, this is a little lighter than that. Yeah, even comparing it to this one, it's just a little lighter. Okay. So it doesn't smell bad. I'll give it that. So let's give it a taste, finally. You know, if it weren't for the film, that would taste just like coffee, with a lot of milk. That tastes almost like a really decent MRE coffee, like a Type 3, actually. So, yeah, I mean, it's sweet. It's sweeter than normal coffee. It's got decent taste to it. But, other than that, it's just alright. Now, all of these, I'm going to start with vanilla. I'd rate vanilla 3 out of 5. Chocolate, 4 out of 5. Strawberry, 2 out of 5. Milk chocolate, absolute 0. And this, I'd rate 4 out of 5. Now, the reason why I haven't given any of them, 5 out of 5 is the film they leave on your teeth. You just can't deal with that. It's annoying. And, it just doesn't do the flavor any justice. So, yeah. So my final message with this video is, know what you're putting in your body, and know when and where you're going to eat things and drink things. Because things like this, outstanding for people like powerlifters who need a quick meal and can work out all of that estrogen and cancel it out with testosterone. And, another message I have for you is try to stay away from soy. Soy isn't the worst thing in the world for you, far from it. But what soy is something that has a lot of estrogen, and that estrogen will, in fact, harm you in some ways. Now, the memes about soy boys and whatnot. This will cause that. This can cause that. Even if you're not drinking Soylent on a regular basis, if you're eating things with high amounts of soy, as I said, it can lead to sterility in women and hormonal issues, and quite a few different things. Link in the description for what you need. And, if it weren't for that, I'd recommend this to people who don't powerlift. But other than that, I don't. Yeah, so it's been real. This is the Cletus experience for you. Feel free to check out my affiliates in the description. And check the links if you want to fact check. Okay? Now, I did my research. I even went so far as to go to .edu websites. Even Google Scholar, who is famous for only really linking .gov and .edu websites, have led me to these sites. So, if you're going to trust anyone, you're going to trust the links. I promise you that. So, yeah. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure you like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Share if you feel like it. And if you want to see a part 2 to this, where I try more flavors, because these were the only 5 I could find in my local stores. I checked multiple large grocery store chains for Soylent, and only Walmart actually had Soylent, and only these 5 flavors. I did check a Meijer, and, well, a few Meijers actually, and they only had 1 or 2 flavors, and I believe it was vanilla and cafe, mocha, and also cacao. So, yeah. I would have to order the other ones online. So, this has been Cletus, and I'm out of here.